The days of Donald Trump praising Vladimir Putin now seem to be long gone.
At a news conference in just the past hour, the president said relations with Russia are at an all-time low. CBS 2's Andrea Grymes here now with more on all of this. Andrea.
Well, Christina Maurice, that's right. The president just wrapped up this news conference moments ago where he did echo what the Secretary of State said earlier today in Russia, that relations are at a low point. But the president also touched on a range of other international issues, including his conversations with the Chinese president. President Trump says he believes China wants to do the right thing and help deal with the threat of North Korea.
And I said, the way you're going to make a good trade deal is to help us with North Korea. Otherwise, we're just going to go it alone. That'll be all right, too. But going it alone means going it with lots of other nations.
From North Korea to Russia and Syria, President Trump talking foreign policy. Last week, he ordered military strikes on a Syrian airbase where it's believed Syrian President Bashar al-Assad launched a deadly chemical weapons attack on his own people.
That's a butcher. That's a butcher. So I felt we had to do something about it. I have absolutely no doubt we did the right thing.
President Trump held a news conference with the NATO Secretary General. It came just hours after Secretary of State Rex Tillerson met with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
I'll be speaking with Rex Tillerson in a little while, calling in. I think he had a very successful meeting in Russia. We'll see. We'll see the end result.
It was a meeting Tillerson described as productive.
I expressed the view that the current state of U.S.-Russia relations is at a low point. The world's two foremost nuclear powers cannot have this kind of relationship.
Tillerson has been in Moscow for high-stakes meetings with his Russian counterpart, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. He says they spoke extensively about Syria, a close Russian ally. Tillerson says the U.S. believes the Assad family's reign is coming to an end.
We discussed our view that Russia, as their closest ally in the conflict, perhaps has the best means of helping Assad recognize this reality.
Lavrov says they want an independent investigation into Syria's chemical attack, saying no one has proven Assad was behind it.
We would very much like to get some concrete evidence, not just words.
The foreign minister also cautioned against fixating on Assad's ouster, pointing to past examples like Saddam Hussein.
The future of Syria has to be determined by the Syrians themselves.
This afternoon, Russia vetoed a UN Security Council resolution that would have condemned the chemical weapons attack in Syria and demanded a quick investigation. In his news conference, President Trump also affirmed America's commitment to NATO, but said other member nations must pay their fair share instead of relying on the United States. Christina Maurice.
Okay, Andrea, thank you.